Hey everyone, Ninnet here, coming at you with another Marvel's Avengers video, telling you everything you need to know about the Marvel's Avengers game coming out September 2020. Today we're doing a video covering Thor in our character series. This is the last one that we're covering. Let's talk about things we already know about him. We've seen him pin enemies down to walls and fight without Mjolnir. We've seen him destroy the environment, and we've seen Thor suspend enemies in the air with gusts of wind and slam them to the ground using Mjolnir. In an interview, people asked the person playing Thor about his hammer at Cap's memorial. Basically, here's the explanation. Thor thinks that Cap's the only one of the Avengers worthy to wield Mjolnir. We don't know yet, but that's what he thinks. Maybe this means he can in the story, but we don't know. But anyways, because of this, Thor thinks that he failed Cap. Thor cannot fill Cap's shoes, and he leaves it at the memorial. The consequences of this will unfold throughout the story. Now let's talk about his combat. Thor can seamlessly transition between ground and air combat, launching enemies into the air. He can effortlessly change attacks. Let's talk about one of his most powerful moves. It is when he pins an enemy to the wall. It is literally the most powerful ranged attack in the game. And while he has the enemy pinned against the wall, against a truck, whatever it is, when he's doing it, it leaves good time for crowd manipulation, kicking them, punching them, whatever he wants to do. With this, another one of the things that we have not known about is that he can use the Odin Force at will. This allows him to stop any attacking enemies in their tracks and channeling destructive lightning into any attacks that he does. This also creates a powerful barrier of lightning that shields him. Let's get into his support heroics that we know of Hulk. First, the social media, when they talked about this, they didn't really label them, but here's my guess. The first one is the support heroic. It's called Warrior's Fury. We know this is one of the few that we know the name to. In this one, you can channel the Odin Force to get limitless lightning strikes. This helps us infer that the Odin Force is able to use without the heroic, but this support heroic strengthens it. With this, all attacks are charged with electrical energy and additional damage. Upgrading the Warrior's Fury will channel protective force to all nearby allies. So this is really cool because this shows us that, like, well, hey, it's another example of how we can upgrade our heroics. And B, along with this, it talks about how some of these support heroics, they're not just supporting you and the team, they're also making you powerful enough to fight bigger enemies. So if you come across maybe like a mini boss, you can make sure you activate the support heroic first. These are just some of my ideas. Next one, we don't know what kind of thing it is, but we know it's powerful enough. We know it's not the support heroic. It could be assault, it could be ultimate. We're not really sure. My guess is probably ultimate because it's a pretty big one, but definitely just as well could be an assault heroic. This one is really cool, something I've been looking forward to. It triggers the Bifrost, calling upon the gatekeeper of Asgard. Thor travels to another realm, any one of the 9 realms, and he controls where a powerful torrent of cosmic energy strikes on his return. So maybe you're like coming down from the sky, out of a portal. Maybe there's a quick little cutscene for that, and you get to move your mouse or your stick, I guess that's what it's called, to select it, and then you click A on an Xbox, or is it triangle? I don't know. But for the PlayStation, maybe it's X for the PlayStation. I'm not sure. Anyways, and select where that cosmic energy comes to, Maybe it'll be there for a few 5 seconds just going down them. But what's really cool about Thor now is this confirms the existence of at least Odin in this game's universe. We already have the confirmation of Loki through prequel comics, and also the confirmation of possibly Heimdall, unless there's any other gatekeeper of Asgard in this game's universe. Hopefully, we see him as some sort of NPC, as well as Odin. We know they're not Avengers, so we probably cannot play as them, keeping in mind this is an only Avengers game because it's about the Avengers. And next, we'll just talk about his outfits for a little bit. Uh, Starting with his regular one, the default one. It was crafted in Asgard based on Marvel history, but it also has a lot of Norse/Nordic engravings on it, which I think is so cool because Crystal Dynamics is not forgetting how that he's also a Nordic god, and that's just so cool. Finally, his unlockable outfit, Lord of Asgard, comes from a 2011 comic. A common question we get asked about his outfits is, do you think there's going to be a skin with Stormbreaker in it? Like his axe that he uses in Infinity War and Endgame. Possibly. I don't know if alternate outfits can change weapons. I think it'd be kind of cool, but we know Mjolnir is his classic weapon. Finally, I think with the order of people, we're going to get him basically last. Besides, we get Cap. Before we get Cap, we'll probably have to have the whole team reassembled before him because we don't see him with the other Avengers in the overview. And we know Cap is probably going to be last because we think, or at least we're supposed to think, that he died in A-Day. Anyways, that's really it for Thor. Give a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about him? I think he's really fun. He was the first person I ever thought about maining in this game. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're going to be notified about more content like this. An exciting video that I'm going to be doing in the future is going to be talking about all the leaks that have been unconfirmed but leaked in the game. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. See ya!